Chicago Fire. Will Stellaride officially adopt Natalie in the Season 13 final? The emotional roller coaster for Stella Kidd and Kelly Severide continues in Chicago Fire's 13th season as the couple faces yet another crossroads in their journey toward parenthood. After the heartbreaking disappointment of their failed infant adoption in Cut Me Open, the show has subtly, but deliberately, laid the groundwork for a different path. The adoption of Natalie Evans, the troubled yet resilient teenager Stella has taken under her wing. The latest episode, The Bad Guy, may have centered on Chief Dom Pascal's mysterious past, but its most poignant moments belong to Stella and Natalie. Their trip to St. Louis was supposed to reunite Natalie with her estranged mother, but instead, it revealed a devastating truth. Natalie's mother had abandoned their old home, leaving no trace behind. With nowhere else to go and no family to turn to, Natalie's future is now in limbo. And standing right beside her is Stella, whose unwavering support and promise that everything will be all right feels like more than just a comforting platitude. It feels like foreshadowing. The case for Stellaride adopting Natalie. From a storytelling perspective, Natalie's arc has been carefully constructed to intersect with Stellaride's parental aspirations. Her introduction in A Beast Like This, also listed as Mighty Fine, positioned her as a bright, determined participant in Stella's Girls on Fire program. But as the season progressed, the layers of her backstory unfolded, revealing a deeper connection to Firehouse 51. In Permanent Damage, we learned that Natalie was actually rescued by Stella in a fire 10 years prior, a fact that even Stella didn't immediately remember. This revelation added a profound sense of destiny to their relationship. Natalie sought out Severide for help investigating the fire, and while no foul play was found, Kelly couldn't ignore the instability of her living situation. Her older sister, the only family she had left, made it clear that Natalie wasn't welcome at home. Now, with no biological family left to care for her, Natalie is effectively alone in the world, unless Stella and Kelly step in. Why this adoption makes perfect sense. Established emotional bonds. Unlike the rushed infant adoption storyline, Natalie's relationship with Stellaride has been built over multiple episodes. She's already formed meaningful connections with both Stella and Kelly, making the transition into their family feel organic rather than forced. A shared passion for firefighting. Natalie's involvement in Girls on Fire isn't just a coincidence. It's a narrative thread that ties her directly to Stella's mentorship and Kelly's expertise. If she were to officially become their daughter, the show could explore a unique dynamic where her career aspirations align with her parents' lives. Bypassing the infant stage. Let's be honest, raising a baby on a show like Chicago Fire would be logistically challenging. Infants require constant care, which would either limit Stella and Kelly's screen time or force contrived babysitting subplots. Adopting a teenager allows the writers to keep the focus on high-stakes emergencies while still exploring Stellaride's growth as parents. A redemption arc for Natalie. Natalie's tough exterior hides a vulnerable young woman who's been failed by the system. Giving her a stable home with two first responders who understand trauma and resilience would be a powerful full-circle moment, especially since Stella was the one who pulled her from a fire all those years ago. Potential obstacles. Of course, this being Chicago Fire, nothing is ever straightforward. There are still hurdles Stellaride would need to overcome. Legal challenges. Adopting a teenager isn't as simple as signing papers. There would be social workers, court approvals, and potential biological family objections if her sister resurfaces. Kelly's hesitation. While Stella has always been vocal about wanting kids, Kelly has been more reserved. Would he be fully on board with adopting a teen, or would he need time to adjust? Natalie's independence. At 16, Natalie may resist the idea of being taken in, fearing pity rather than genuine love. The writers could use this tension to create compelling emotional conflict. Will the season final seal the deal? With the season final looming, all signs point toward a major decision for Stellaride. The show has already teased their parental dreams once. Would they really dangle another possibility only to snatch it away? Natalie represents more than just a replacement for the baby they lost. She's a symbol of second chances. For Stella, it's a chance to fulfill her maternal instincts in a way that feels true to her character. For Kelly, it's an opportunity to embrace fatherhood without the pressure of starting from scratch. And for Natalie, it's the hope of finally belonging somewhere.